Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here. For today's video, we are going to be looking at the ancestral trauma you are here in this lifetime to heal. So, a lot to unpack. I've actually done 4 piles for you today, so a lot more options to choose from. Hopefully I can get through it all because it's kind of late and I'm like half falling asleep, but we're gonna do this. So yeah, we've got also messages from your ancestors, so just a little bit about either what they want you to heal or just some additional messages. There was a lot of strange messages coming through, so hopefully some of this resonates with you. And yeah, we'll be looking at a lot of different aspects of this, so we're just going to get straight into you choosing your piles. Hi, so these are the piles that we have today. We've got pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. So trusting your intuition, I'll give you some time now to pick the pile that you feel is right for you. And I will see you at your reading. Hi, pile number 1. You are at your reading. You're in the right place. Hi. I always feel sorry for pile number 1 because I'm like, this is when I'm just first starting into it. I'm trying to find the groove and it's always a little bit more all over the place than all the other piles, so I apologize for that. But hi. Welcome to your reading. So we're going to start off with the tarot. We're using the Lightseers tarot today. The first card out, we have the Two of Swords reversed. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Four of Cups. And I'm hearing the same word again. When I saw the Four of Cups before, I heard the word complacency. And it just came back to me. So, definitely a word for you guys coming through there. And the Nine of Wands. I just love these cards so much. So, the ancestral trauma you are here to heal in this lifetime. Literally just the Six of Wands and the Four of Cups together, the contrast between the cards. That complacency is just really coming through here, and that you could be achieving so much, but sometimes maybe you feel overwhelmed. I had the first word that came to me was overwhelmed. Maybe just a bit bored sometimes too, but we're gonna look a bit deeper. That was just like the first thing I'm getting so far. So number 1, please. Yeah, okay, we're running with that story right now. So we've got the Two of Swords reversed, not knowing which direction to take. Two of Swords usually means like you have an option, you're choosing between 2 or more things. And in reverse, it's like you're taking a little bit longer than you maybe should to be making this choice because you feel maybe overwhelmed. You don't know how to balance the thought and the action in the right way. You guys might have really big ideas, but you're not sure how to execute them. So it leaves you feeling like you don't act on it at all. Yeah, some of you guys might be into art, like might be aspiring artists. You might be more interested in a creative pursuit. Makeup, I'm also seeing special effects makeup. Just normal makeup also. Maybe even for some of you like modeling, because I was looking at these girls' legs, which is kind of weird. But I was just thinking how nice their legs look. And then I was also thinking about how tall they are, because I feel like some of you guys might be quite tall. So maybe you're interested in modeling as well. You may have sudden bursts of ideas and then it kind of like drains back out of you. It's like a high-low feeling. we're gonna start clarifying. Could not think of the word there. Clarifying with the Rider-Waite. Number ones. Oh, hello. So yeah, we just had the 10 of Wands pop out here. So burdens and responsibilities. So that's again a lot of one cards. 6 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands now. So you guys might feel like you're running out of time, kind of like if some of you are older and you've always wanted to pursue something creative, you might feel like I'm running out of time, like I have other responsibilities and I can't, you know, follow this path. I have to pay my bills, I have to do this. There's barriers to you achieving this goal. That was a Knight of Pentacles that wants to come out as well. Sorry, let's just get normal. Nope. The thing with when I channel ancestors and guides, they are the most chattiest and the cards just want to do their own thing. Okay, let's go. 2 of Wands reversed. Swords face. Sorry, 2 of Swords reversed. 2 of Swords reversed. Yeah. More Wands. So you've got the 3 of Wands coming through here. This is waiting. Feeling like you're ready to receive something though. Where's the 6 of Wands here, please, for number 1? 7 of Wands reversed, sorry. 7 of Wands reversed now. Soon we're going to have all the Wands out here. Definitely a lot of passion in this pile, a lot of fire energy, maybe a lot of 5th house energy. Also feeling 8th house for some of you. And for others that could just mean like Scorpionic energy in your chart. Let's see, 4 of Cups, where's 4 of Cups here? Okay. So we have the 6 of Swords reversed. It did come up upright, but the way it bounced, they were like, no, it's reversed. Okay. And the 9 of Wands, where's that here, please? So Ten of Pentacles upright. It's like upright reverse. I don't know. Okay, let's see what we have. Yeah, it's like there's barriers to you achieving a goal. You have the 9 of Wands, then you have the 7 of Wands reverse. 7 of Wands reverse is like putting down these walls, not fighting any longer, not putting up with stuff. And it's like there's a lack of movement forwards for you. So I guess for you, maybe you'll find a lot in your family. A familial pattern for you guys might be people who have big dreams and goals but never seem to go after them, or you know, they ended up doing something more traditional, maybe something their parents wanted them to do, or they, you know, got pregnant, or they had other responsibilities that didn't allow them to pursue their dreams or goals. So it's like following this pattern. You guys are almost following this pattern right now, and this is a pattern you're here to break. So yeah, you have the 10 of Pentacles here. You guys are destined for like great things, great abundance and opportunities, wealth, I'm hearing, even for some of you. So tell me about the 2 of Swords reverse, 2 of Swords reverse. So you actually just had the 9 of Wands coming through here again. Now with the 5 of Wands reverse, that's clarifying the 2 of Swords. Yeah, so you might have a lot of people in your ear, a lot of family members in your ear saying, no, you should do this. No, you're meant to do this. This is how you do this. And it's like, you don't have the freedom to make your own choices sometimes. Either that, or it's like that, and people have thought like, no, you can't do that, you're not good enough for that. Like maybe you want it to be, say, let's just say you're an artist or something. It's like you have to be amazing to be an artist, implying that you're not amazing enough to be an artist. Because the Nine of Wands speaks about a wounded warrior. And like it could be every time you bring this up with people who you care about or who are meant to care about you, it always ends up in some sort of blowout, or you know, like, why are you... Sometimes when we want to do something different from what our family has always done, there's like this certain kind of feeling amongst our family, like, why are you trying to be different? Why are you going against us? You know, didn't we do enough for you, almost? Tell me more about this Four of Cups energy, please. And the Empress reverse. I have Ace of Cups reverse. Wow. So yeah, I feel like self-esteem issues is a major for you. Ace of Cups reverse, Empress reverse. Self-esteem is something you really have to overcome in this lifetime. And this may have to do with your creative abilities. Why is this? I want to make the Six of Swords. I want the Six of Swords. Okay, it's about walking away from things that no longer serve you. When something isn't going right, or you know, there's nothing coming from this, there's nothing fruitful coming from this, even after you've put maybe a bit of work into it. It's about, you need to learn how to walk away from this or move away from this. No, actually, no, sorry, that's the wrong message. Hold on. Is that the wrong message or no? Okay, again, that complacency feeling coming through here. There's a lack of action about feel like you have too many options. You might be good at a lot of things. You have a lot of interest. You know, there might be like, you know what, I could be a doctor. I'm smart enough to be a doctor, but I could also be an artist. I could be a writer. I could do this, I could do that. And it's like, which option do I take? Not knowing, not being decisive, not knowing what you want, and not knowing how to go after what you want. Also some Libra energy coming through here with that balancing, making decisions, learning how to be decisive in their lifetime. Yeah, why do you guys feel like there's something incomplete? Something incomplete in your life. What do they feel like is an incomplete spirit? Okay, you guys don't feel emotionally fulfilled. The Fool card again is giving me that freedom. And the Nine of Pentacles, that's individuality, that's having your own finances, that's being self-reliant. Right. I feel like sometimes you guys need to reach out. You guys need to reach out to others more often when you're feeling stuck, when you need a bit of help. You might be overly self-reliant, you know, due to, especially if you had a lot of burdens on you and a lot of responsibilities at a young age, you might be over-reliant on yourself and not knowing how to ask for help. Because everyone here is alone, and when they're together, it's always conflict coming through here. Like, it's not a kind of flow, you know, a peaceful feeling when there's other people involved. It's like even the Six of Wands, she's alone on this stage, even though everyone's watching her. Some of you guys might be Leos, Aquarius. Right, what else do I want to clarify? Where's the Nine of Wands here? Yeah, you guys want success. And I feel like maybe you feel you will only get success by yourself, individually, like without the help of others. Because you're so used to others bringing you down. Look at that. You've got the Three of Pentacles reversed. That's conflict between people who are meant to be collaborating and working together. You want to make it on your own. That's 10 of Wands. Feeling emotionally satisfied, feeling fulfilled, getting your dream come true. It feels like just achieving something takes so much work for you. It might be emotionally draining because you have to go through so many obstacles. Even like expressing your dream to someone, you're met with conflict, and it's like that emotionally drains you. Right, let's move on. Oracle now. Your wisdom of the Oracle. So you have Milk and Honey reversed. I should really know what this one means, but I still don't. So we're gonna look at the book real quick. A nameless unease compels you to turn to pleasure and comfort as a means to escape what's really going on. It works in the moment, but only fleetingly, before the feelings return, and you need to re-up until you're exhausted. Feeling worse than before, you may continue struggling, or you may see the light and choose to surrender to spirit. Now is the time for practicing extreme self-care. If you can do so before you engage in behaviours you'll regret later. You are so loved, so cared for. Feel love and compassion for yourself. Turn your troubles over to the divine for healing. That's all that counts right now. So yeah, it's like you guys almost overwhelm yourself because you have so many desires for success that you don't and then you burn yourself out to this point when you can't even have the energy to continue anymore. I feel like it took a lot for us to get to that point, but there was just so many, maybe there's a lot of people watching this part, but there was so many different, almost conflicting messages coming through here. But that Milk and Honey card definitely summed that up for us. So yeah, that thought of doing everything alone is burning you out. You need to ask for help. You need to, you know, be able to rely upon other people. And that's you giving away some of your, not even your power, but, you know, not taking all the responsibility on yourself. It's okay to be like, delegate tasks and actually trust that those people will do those tasks as well as you would. Don't overburden yourself. Right, what do we get? So now we're going to use the Goddess cards to look at the qualities that you have been given that will allow you to break this generational curse. Like, why is it your responsibility? We're going to look at the Goddess cards. So why is it Power One's responsibility to break this generational curse? What qualities do they have? Why is it Power One's responsibility? Generational curse. Dang it. Not taking reversals. There we go. We've got some scorpionic energy coming through here, as I was saying. Qualities does pile number one have? I want to get that 3 cards coming out. Again, more scorpionic energy. Major 8th house too. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so you have the card Death and Magic. Sorry, I don't know how in focus that is. You have the card Isis, Rebirth. And you have the card Generosity. You guys might have major 6th house or Virgo energy also. Because I'm hearing being service to others. I'm feeling that energy too. With that burdenous responsibility energy. And this is also talking about being generous to yourself. You guys need to be more generous to yourself and treat yourself how you also treat other people, because I'm sure you treat people well. So treat yourself the same way that you would, you know, treat other people. Be kind with yourself. So yeah, I think you guys have faced a lot of darkness that other people don't see. You don't allow other people to see this within you. But you also have the power of transformation, of rebirth, of rising again from this Four of Cups energy, of feeling, you know, maybe deflated, feeling like you haven't seen the fruits of your labor. You haven't felt like you've completed something, even though you've put so much work into it already. You're not seeing the results yet. You can bring yourself back from this low, what I'm trying to say is you can bring yourself back from this low period, these low moods. You're really good at evaluating your feelings and coming back stronger, coming back with more power. All about surrendering, giving up what is no longer serving you. Like I was saying, I feel like you guys maybe hold on to things for too long. You need to learn a bit more about detachment, but you have the skills there. This is why you've been chosen to, you know, break this generational curse, this trauma within your ancestral line, because you have the ability to know when, or you will learn about the ability, you will learn how to, oh god, my nose is so itchy, I'm so sorry. You will learn how to let things go. Know when something is no longer serving you and just allow it to pass you. Allow what you need to come in and allow what's not for you to leave. Right, let's look at your message from your ancestors now. So, it says, "Hi Angel, you have kind eyes, honey. Don't be afraid to try. Make your place in this world. We love you so much. Feeling alone is normal, but you are not. Make sure," okay, this bit gets a bit complicated. It says, "Make sure you," she said, "don't be a stranger now. She said she loves you." And then it started going, I don't know. So this person felt very kind. They felt very soft and loving. Like I was writing this, I felt so calmed. And it felt like a grandmother figure, a very feminine figure. So I don't know if any of you guys know any grandmothers who are part of your, you know, like your ancestors who are watching over you. That's definitely who is coming through for some of you guys. Or just in general, it felt like very older, wise grandmother, very soft and calm. And I also asked kind of like, what should you look out for? What should you look out for when you're basically asking for a sign from them or something like that? So we saw flowers. Flowers was a major thing that came through here for you guys. So yeah, like we said in here, don't be afraid to try. Sometimes you might feel deflated and just want to give up sometimes, but don't be afraid to try and make your place in this world. They really just reiterated a lot of what I was saying about feeling alone. It's normal, but you're not, because you have your ancestors with you. I feel like the make sure she said, I feel like they were about to say make sure you, and then she was like, no, instead she said, don't be a stranger now. It was so funny. I just felt like it was such a American, like traditional black grandmother coming through. Like she was like, don't be a stranger now. So definitely reach out to your ancestors, because they want you to talk to them. They want you to reach out to them. So that is everything I had for you guys. Pile number 1. Thank you so much for coming to this reading. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below to see more from me. And I will see you in my next one. Bye. Hi Panamas here, welcome to your reading. Oh, sorry. Welcome to your reading. Let's start off with the tarot. We have the Star card. We have the Sun card. Lovely energy. We have the moon reversed. We have all major arcana right now. All major arcana. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, and the Tower card. You guys definitely coming through strong. They have some strong messages to give you. With major arcana, it's like a lot more lasting energy. It's very powerful. It's like, no, we mean this. This is intense. Right. So what ancestral trauma are you here? I'm pretty sure when this Tower card came out, my mind is just saying regeneration. Regeneration. You guys have this duality to you. The sun and the moon is here. You have the ego and you have your feelings. Your feelings are kept quite hidden because the moon is in reverse here. It's something you're learning how to reveal, and I feel like it's at the right time. For you, maybe a lot of times things just break down or disappear and you're just like, where did that go? What did I do? What happened? You know? With this Tower card here, that is a moment of rebuilding, of anything faulty coming down and learning how to put it back together in a more stable way. This feels like a pal who has learned a lot actually. Like, it's not as if, it's almost as if you're, sorry, how am I going to say this? Don't worry, my mind has gone blank. Probably means it wasn't important. But you guys are like this burst of energy, this light. You guys might be light workers. Do this kind of spiritual thing. This kind of spiritual thing. Just because there's like this burst of light in each and every card here. Again, healing. Oh my gosh. Wait. Yeah. Whoops. So the Star comes right after the Tower card. Because everything is broken down. And then you have this healing period. Putting things back together, healing yourself even. Putting yourself back together, creating this balance. With this at the front of the reading, I do like to kind of like look at the chronological order. I feel as if you guys have done a lot of healing. That's what I was trying to say. You guys are healers. I even just wanted to say that. You guys are healers. And you've also done a lot of healing. And with regeneration, I'm seeing the Tower moment. And then we're going back to the Star. We're working on our ego. We're working on expressing our emotions. Then things are broken down. We're going back to the beginning. It's like you guys have this cycle about you. So there's something, I don't even know if secular is a word. Who knows? Your life might have a lot of cycles within it. Right, let's get some clarifiers. They really want to stick with this right away. This very, like, yeah, it's like this very wise, traditional, like, no fluff. You guys just need the facts. Keep it simple. Right, let's look at the Star card here. Let's get some more information. Yep, didn't even have to ask. Okay. You guys actually might be coming out of an isolation period. Or if you don't feel like you are yet, you will be. Where's the Sun card here, please? Nope, that is too many cards. We're not doing that. We have one there, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Sun card. Ah, my nose has been itching me so much. Okay, interesting. You just had the word foul play. Why is the main card in reverse? Sorry, I'm not even showing you the cards. I'm so sorry. You just had the 9 of Wands reversed coming out there with the Moon card reversed. Why is the Tower here, please? Tower card here for 1 and 2. Wow. So with the Tower, you have the 4 of Wands coming out here. This is literally structures. The number 4. Buildings, union. coming into union. I'm even hearing union with self. Because if you guys have done a lot of growing and healing, you've almost recognized a lot of these ancestral traumas already. It's like I'm almost not even getting what the ancestral trauma is, if that makes sense. Yeah, so this healing period, you probably do it a lot in isolation. You know, it's a time where you go within yourself. You might feel, I've felt even during this time, very lonely and isolated from other people. But with it being in reverse, I see this coming, you coming out of this. Even the Nine of Swords is in reverse here. Feeling that wave of anxiousness. You know, when we talk about the moon, it's fluctuating emotions. It's not controlled, or, you know, it doesn't really stay the same for too long. As I say, just like the tide. It's like it comes in a wave and then it goes again. Just like this tower, it's almost hit you and then you're meant to bounce back and become the sun almost all over again. So yeah, with the Nine of Swords in reverse, it's this anxiety, depression, very dark thoughts and emotions, and you relieving yourself from this. You have the Seven of Swords with the Three of Cups in reverse here. What did I say the word? Foul play. I'm feeling some sort of relationships breaking down, people, you know, betraying you almost, doing you, backstabbing you. I'm trying to think of a word that isn't so vicious. Because you are this sun, light energy, you have the Sun card, and you are healers, you might attract, or people feel so drawn to your energy. And then once they have what they wanted, like with the Seven of Swords, he's got 7 swords and he leaves behind 2. Once they get what they needed from you, once they feel full up, they, you know, maybe they've got some of your, they just feel your energy, okay? They get full up on your energy and then they leave. And they leave you alone. And you're left again. A tower moment happens and you're like, what just happened? Like, I thought these people liked me. I thought we were on a good page here. What the hell just happened to me? With this Four of Wands clarifying that, I feel as if you guys are learning how to rebuild structures and build them nice and sturdy. Celebrate your, I just said celebrate your flaws. Yeah, it's like you're not running from your shadow anymore. You're illuminating it. You're putting light on your shadow side of yourself. And by doing this, you don't feel overwhelmed anymore. Well, you might do, but like, it doesn't overwhelm you. You're not like, why am I feeling this? Oh my gosh, why is this happening to me? It's like, okay, no, I understand why this is happening to me and I'm not going to allow it to happen again, or I just need to surrender to this, okay? We're going to get through this. Like, you're very good at nurturing yourself, I feel. Alright, we're sticking with this brownie. Let's see if there's anything else that's come out before we move on. I feel like you're, like I was saying, your reading is very clear cut. Why is the Star card here? Please wait. Wheel of Fortune reverse, clarifying that Star card. That talks about karmic cycles, breaking the wheel. You're still mastering this wheel. I'm hearing for you guys, this is like a karmic cycle of tower moments. What more can you tell me about the tower? Yeah, you will get success from this. You will be successful. You will reign on top? No, what's the word? I don't know. Basically, these people who have wronged you, you're going to surpass them. You're really just going to, I don't know the phrase for it. Basically, come on top. You're going to come out on top. Yeah, King of Cups, you're going to master your emotions. You're going to become a very emotionally intelligent. This is you healing your ancestral trauma by becoming this person. Very mature, very grounded in yourself, understanding why you're feeling the way you are, not allowing it to overpower you any longer. Can I put that Wheel of Fortune on first real quick? That Strength card, yeah, wow. So So clarifying the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you just had the 8 of Swords and the Strength card. The 8 of Swords didn't really want to come out, but I kind of just checked it out. I feel like this was you in the past, or this is kind of you, but you're kind of like becoming the Strength card, learning the patience, learning when the wheel isn't upright, when it's in its, you know, a difficult period in your life, in a tougher position, when the, you know, the tide's just turning at this point. You're learning how to surrender. Strength card is about patience, not forcing anything. That's where your strength is, it's inner strength with you guys. The King of Cup cards, he's not out here storming around, like stomping around and saying he's in control, saying he is the dominant one. It's a silent control, a silent dominance. He's in control because he understands the deeper parts of himself and the deeper parts of others. Right, let's get your oracle cards. Let's see what we have. We have No Place Like Home. Sorry if there's a glare on that. You have the oracle card, No Place Like Home. So finding where you fit in this world, but also I feel like with the yeah, finding where you fit in this world, because you feel like you're with the right kind of people with the 3 of Cups, and then they do you wrong or they disappear and you're like, wait, what happened? Like, I didn't do anything. What just happened? But your spirit is clearing the way for you. You're not meant to be with these people. You're meant to be with, I'm not saying they're better or worse, but a different caliber of people, basically. You deserve a different caliber of people, shall we say. Yeah, it's like, well, everyone else's houses, and there's no houses down there, but are built on the ground. Yours is going to be built in the air. It's going to be so damn, like, industrial. I'm so sorry if you can hear the washing machine. It's going to be built so industrial and amazing that no one is going to be able to reach you. Right. I'm going to read the oracle message. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create. A place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here, in your house of your spirit and spirit. They literally give me chills. Me chills. But literally it just said everything I was saying, how with the King of Cups card, you guys have learn to have that sense of inner peace. You guys are so at peace with yourself, or you will be learning how, with this generational trauma, you're going to be learning how you're going to be breaking that and be so at peace with yourself that no one else can disrupt this peace ever. That's really beautiful, actually. It's really beautiful kind of thing. We're going to use the Goddess cards, Oracle cards now, to look at what skills you specifically have, maybe compared to those in your family, that why you have been given this role to break this trauma within your generational, within your lineage. So why have you been given this role? What skills do you possess? What specific skills does pile number 2 possess? Why have they been given this role? Maybe you can pile number 2 this role. Skills you possess. I'm not going to take reversals. One more card, please. Alright, I'll just say these. I did have... Okay. So, I'm just going to call this card a secondary card because I feel like it came out, but I'm not feeling particularly anything for it. But it is the card Gaia Earth. You guys do feel like you are going to learn how to be very grounded individuals. with that earth energy here. Building fruit, you know, learning how to do things almost, let's say, okay, this is the example I have because I can't actually explain what I'm feeling right now or thinking. Say everyone else goes to shop to buy their groceries, but you stay at home and you learn how to grow your own fruit and vegetables. So you can do that forever because it's yours. Like, you know, people are going to the shop, maybe they don't have the oranges that they wanted because they're just not in stock at the moment, but you have it because you built it from the ground up. You have this endless supply of brilliance, of this life force, because you've taken the time to find out parts of yourself, to discover how to do things that maybe other people don't have the time for or didn't feel like they can be bothered to do. So you have the card Devotion. Yeah, I definitely feel that for you guys. You definitely feel devoted to rebuilding yourself, to continuing to be this sun, this light in the world. Oh. You have a devotion to healing, and probably to a higher power too. It might be quite spiritual, religious, anything, any words you want to put there. Patterns, your card Patterns came up. You understand your patterns. You understand why things are happening the way they're happening. You understand cycles, like I was saying. I was really feeling this card was going to come up actually. It's like you see the intricacies of life. You see the tiny details, how everything fits within another, how everything is a part of the whole. You understand the bigger picture. And then you have the card Communication. Yeah, communicating how you feel, communicating what's on your mind appropriately, and knowing when and when not to do this. You understand how to communicate in a way that other people will understand you also. And maybe you even help other people communicate their own selves. Like, you could be a therapist, a counselor, you could be into tarot even, and you communicate from spirits. You communicate maybe to that person, because, you know, tarot is just a reflection of you. So you communicate to them things that maybe they can't articulate themselves, or they can't understand themselves, because you have taken the time to understand that. Right. Last but not least, message from your ancestors. Right. It says, Part 2. They need to heal their hearts. So, sorry, I probably should say this. So the message from your ancestors, I basically asked, what generational trauma are you healing? And also, is there any additional messages that they want to give you? So, yeah. It says, they need to heal their hearts. Falling in love isn't easy, but it's brave. You are brave. Learn from your mistakes. Teach them to your children. Teach them to your grandchildren. Yeah, I thought this was the pile actually. I was doubting myself. I can't remember what I was going to say, but that part where it's like, teach them to your children, teach them to your grandchildren. It's like, you are literally changing everything for your lineage. You will be teaching this. Your children will be so different from maybe your cousins, I guess. That's kind of like children that will be in your age group. But they will be able to communicate their feelings. They'll be able to understand the masculine and feminine energy within themselves, the yin and the yang, balancing, becoming a whole person within themselves and by themselves. The part where it says falling in love isn't easy, I feel as if that is a lot of people hurting you, doing you wrong, putting trust in others, and then it being rejected, or just, you know, they are showing you the shadow parts of yourself and the shadow parts of life, who people have been taught to be in this 3D world, and you are learning the 5D, you're learning the spiritual, the intuitiveness of understanding that everything is, like I said, connected and all at one. The way I can articulate so well in your reading, it's like, yeah, you guys have really good communication skills. I basically said, is there anything else that they should know? I think. Oh no, I think I asked how would they know you're around, or but do you know what I was getting? It wasn't even how they know you're around, it was like things I want, like put this on my altar please. So they asked for grapes and they were like fruit in general, and micro seeds, don't know what I say, seeds. Okay, so I just googled micro seeds, and funny enough it comes up with microgreens, which refers to like planting kind of like fresh leaves and stuff like that that you can eat. So that was just relating to, now I'm thinking about it, what I was saying about you, that example, random example of you growing your own food. So maybe that's something you should really look into, growing your own food if you don't already. And we also had the word lenses, so maybe someone you know wears glasses or maybe mirrors, some sort of lenses. I was also picturing a camera. So you guys do with that information as you will, but remember this is a general reading. As I was redoing this, the feeling I got from these ancestors coming through, your guys' ancestors, was they're very serious people, and you guys have a long lineage. There might be a lot of children in your family, or you know, there isn't just a long lineage, like there's a lot of you. You'll probably know this if there are a lot of you right now, in terms of like, you know, you have like loads of cousins or loads of aunties and uncles, loads of siblings, that type of thing. Like within your family there's just a lot of people. This person felt like a carer, and it was a mixture of masculine and feminine energies. Like I was saying, you guys have very balanced energy, and this person felt like they had that caring and they had that strength and that seriousness to them too. So that's everything I have for you guys, pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching this reading. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more from me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Hi pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Let's start off with the tarot. So you have the Ace of Swords reversed. You have the Ace of Pentacles, 2 aces. You have the 7 of Wands. And you have the 5 of Wands. What ancestral trauma are you here to break, to heal even? Okay, this 5 of Wands is really doing a lot for me right now. You guys seem very athletic, or in some way you enjoy something that's physical, that involves using the muscles, but also kind of like a carefree, I don't want to say careless, what's the word, is because I'm really drawn to this guy at the top. He's just trying to touch, hold on, he's like almost touching the fire up there. Can you see that? It's like, why are you going to touch the flame, bro? And they're all competing. It's like they're almost on a jungle gym or something. Yeah, you guys feel very alternative, very like, not even punk rock, but I'm drawn to the Ace of Swords. She's got a nose ring on her. The imagery on these cards is really just speaking to me right now. So this nose ring, it's like she's different from the, like, she's a family member that does everything no other family member is doing. She's the one who's getting the tattoos, getting the piercings, dyeing their hair all sorts of colours, like the type of stuff that I guess you would think parents would frown upon, or like grandparents, that type of thing. But especially with the 7 of Wands here, it's like you're at peace. Like, I don't care about you guys, I don't care about your opinions, I don't care what you think of me, I'm just doing my own thing, I'm here to live my own life. It's like very Sagittarian. I'm gonna touch this fire if I want to touch this fire. You can't tell me what to do. And I want to say it's a childlike energy, but it's not an immature energy. It's like a curiosity, a daredevil. But you still care to build something. You are building something with this Ace of Pentacles here. And you're building it from the ground up. You might be doing something very different from your family, which requires, you don't have the background, their background knowledge, you don't have their finances, you don't have, you know, these type of things that maybe your other family members have or other people might have. Just because you are so different, you're going down a completely different path and you don't have their knowledge to fall back on. It's like your search for knowledge for something different, it might put you in isolation quite a lot because you don't have their support, or you know, you can't talk about certain things with them because they just don't understand, or they're just not interested, that type of thing. And the obstacles and challenges you face just to get to the same level as someone else is so much more severe or intense for you guys. I'm going to look into this Ace of Swords a bit more. Okay, we're going with Rider Waite for clarifying right now. Right, let's see. Clarifies, please. Pile number 3. Alright, what's that? Have the King of Wands, more fire energy. That's exactly what you feel like. You're ready to take a risk and a challenge. Like I was saying, it seems mature. It doesn't seem immature. It's not careless. Let's Ace of Swords here in reverse. So we just had 3 of Wands coming out here for the Ace of Swords in reverse. Where's the Ace of Pentacles here? Definitely feeling this Emperor card. I'm going to keep him out. Sorry, hold on. Where's the Ace of Pentacles here, please? Okay. You have the 9 of Cups coming out too with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Those hopes, dreams, wishes are really coming through for you here. Where's the 7 of Wands here? We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys feel like you're at the beginning of a journey. You're just starting to find your feet. And you also had the 4 of Swords coming out here. It's like you were almost dormant for such a long time, and there's this kind of spark. You might have had a spiritual awakening or something that has gone off for you, and now you have this new drive and this new passion. You might have been completely fine with following in your family's footsteps or following a certain path, and then this thing happened and you're like, wait, that's not for me anymore. Or you just could be in a job and you're just like, this isn't for me anymore, and now you're having to restart stuff. Or you just want to have your own, sorry, there's so many different examples. You just want to have your own business or something, and you're just starting to put the work in to grow this. Where's the 5 of Wands here, please? Oh, now you have the Queen of Wands coming out here. You have the Star and you have the Ace of Swords again. Funny. Yeah, you guys have made a decision. That's why I feel like you're so confident in being yourself, even against all of these conflicting ideals or just other people's opinions. It's because you've made the decision to do this regardless of what anyone thinks. And it's like you understand the hard work that will need to go into this. You understand that it will take time. You have this great understanding about you. Can I throw that Ace of Swords again? With the 3 of 6 of Pentacles. Fortune. Yeah, again here I'm just feeling you guys have a new passion or a new idea that has been brought to you by spirit, basically, and now you have a new drive. Where's the Emperor in this one? The Hangman with the 7 of Cups. It feels like major Jupiter energy. The idea of expansion, of growing beyond what has been. And it's like taking the time to make the right decision with this Hangman and 7 of Cups here. Hangman again, speaking of things from a new perspective. Having new ideas and visions. You may have actually had a vision. Tell me about this King of Wands then. Yep, we have the Magician coming out here, clarifying that King of Wands. Yeah, major Magician energy. Manifesting your own future. Going after it, you know, making it a reality. Having the tools you need, knowing you have the tools you need to make it a reality too. So this might be a little bit similar to pile number 1, where You might have a lot of family members who said, oh, I wish I was this, I wish I went after my dreams, I wish I went after this. Or, you know, maybe it's a lot of family members who all kind of do the similar thing. And you're just like, no, I'm not trying to be a nurse, doctor, chiropractor. I'm trying to be an actress. I'm trying to be an entrepreneur. I don't want to work for anyone. So 4 of Wands, I'm really seeing rebuilding structures, creating new foundations, and also, again, that free spirit, party-ish energy. You guys might feel quite young, or you just have a young spirit. It's like that, I'm not ready to settle down. Very Uranus too. Uranus, whatever. Right, sorry, let's move on to your oracle card. Right. So you have the card Exchanging Gifts in reverse. You see that? There we go. Exchanging Gifts in reverse. Again, this card is very fun. It's like, it's just strange, weird, different. You guys have that essence about you. You're just different. Some people might say strange or weird. It's like they never know what they're gonna get with you. Right. It came out in reverse, but as soon as I said it, it was like upright. Read it upright. So, I'm actually really drawn to this prosperity message. So, all your hard work and efforts, your commitment to learning, creating, and spending your time wisely pay off in ways you may not have been anticipating. The gifts of yourself, your time, your ideas, and the energy of your intentions are being reciprocated by the universe, which is sending you signs and signals, aligning synchronistic meetings and opportunities to bring you success and more. Everything is an exchange. Keep doing what you're doing. Goodwill comes back tenfold. Yeah, I feel like you guys understand the challenges that come with having this big dream and vision that comes from being different from those around you. And these 5 of Wands is also looking like a leg up, like I was saying, a jungle gym. Like there's kind of like stages and obstacles and things, a way to go. Like it's all the same person coming up there, all until they reach that fire, that flame, that inspiration. It's like, I'll do anything for my inspiration. Seems very artistic. Now we'll look at the Goddess cards and look at the qualities you have that have allowed, you know, that have put this task on you. It meant that you are capable of fulfilling the role of healing this generational trauma. Why are you capable of healing this trauma? Oh my god. Okay, that card Beauty really seems to want to come out here. And I just had the word alluring. Right, why are they capable, please? Number 3. What qualities do they have? Have the card Forgiveness. He's definitely feeling that. Need one more message, please. Okay. And we have the card Death and Magic. Ooh. Some of you guys might have felt drawn to pile number 1 as well, but you just decided to go with pile number 3. Anyway, yeah, the way that goes 6, 7, I'm seeing like a progression. You guys understand this progression. So, Beauty. Yeah, you guys might have a certain kind of beauty, something alluring about you, because I feel it doesn't feel as if your family resents you or other people resent you for being this way. They are drawn to you for being this way. They might be like kind of frustrated, express their frustration to you, but ultimately they embrace this side of you because you have this, you know how there's that pretty privilege type of thing. It's almost that, like, because you are so alluring and beautiful, and what you're able to create is also alluring and beautiful, you get away with the fact that you are going against the grain. And forgiveness, yeah, I think you are able to forgive people who don't agree with you, you almost have that spirit of, I'll just prove you right. But it's not that evil, like, I'll prove you right and I will never give you any of the money I make or something like that. Like, turned villain type of thing. But it's like, yeah, sorry, going back to beauty, you guys have this innocence to you. There's something that's like, oh, they wouldn't hurt a fly. And again, she's got that whole tattoos. You definitely do something that's quirky, different from the norm, or your societal norm anyway, not if it's different from everyone in the whole world. But what was I saying about forgiveness? You have the ability to forgive other people, and that allows you to overcome all the difficulties in your life. Death and magic. All about surrendering, understanding the challenges ahead, and knowing when to surrender to these, you know, not fight every single obstacle that comes up here, but allowing it to just pass and then coming back to it when you're ready, or you know more. That's why I feel you have this great understanding about what you need to do to get to the place that you want to be at. Right, your reading is a lot shorter, I feel like, than other readings, but we're gonna keep going. Pile number 3. This is a message from your ancestors. So we have it says, sorry, what am I saying, so many words. I asked, what are they here to heal, and is there any other advice, basically. So this is your message. Sleep on it. Don't let this moment pass you. You have so much wisdom within you. Be free. Live in every moment. My angel, sleep tight. That's so funny. What I was saying about be free, there's very Sagittarian again within here. They want you to be free and live in every moment. I feel like that's something you guys know how to do well, is enjoy and live and embrace every single moment. Find the beauty in everything. So sleep on it. There might be a decision that you feel you have to make. That's not like what I was feeling as I was writing this. Don't let this moment pass you. But I was feeling sleep on it, but don't let this moment pass you. So you might have a great opportunity. Like I said, maybe you want to go into a different job or career, or you have some sort of idea that you want to capitalize on. What's the word I'm thinking? Build upon. Idea you want to build upon. So, you know, you might have a lot of things coming through within your dreams too. So definitely look at that. Try and find a way to kind of remember your dreams a bit more. My angel. So someone you know might be call you my angel or an angel. And sleep tight. I don't know when you're watching this, but please comment below because I want to know how things resonate with people. And then I also said, is there like anything that they can see when you're around them? Like, is there anything that, what is it? When you're trying to give them a sign and stuff like that. Additional messages, we have a car, a kite, knitting, a magazine, and a special clubhouse. So this might be someone that you know, you've known, if you know who your ancestors are, or if you don't, just things to look out for that maybe they particularly enjoyed or that you enjoy. I'll just read it again. A car, I was seeing a red car actually, like a little red car. A kite, so flying kites, knitting, magazines, oh magazine actually, and a special clubhouse. Special was very needed to say there apparently. And when I was actually writing this, I felt like crying. Like, it felt very sad. Well, this person felt sad for you, and it was a mothering child kind of energy. Like, this felt like a mother. Like, I had a grandmother, and you can feel the difference between a grandmother and then a mother. This felt like a mother caring for their child, and giving advice to their child. Right, that's everything, right? So that is everything I had for you guys. Part number 3. Thank you so much for watching this reading, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Hi, part number 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's start off with your tarot cards. Felt cool to use the vice versa to begin this, so I'm interested to see what's coming through. So we have the Ace of Swords here. we have, oh no, we're doing it this way. We have the 8 of Cups. Ooh, we had guys had 5 cards. We have the Fool card. We have the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, I've just flipped that over. Other side, 3 of Pentacles. And finally, the Ace of Cups. So, pile number 4. Oh, ancestral trauma, are you here to heal? Straight away, the contrast between the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, sorry, no, the Ace of Cups, that's it. The Ace of Cups for me is about having some sort of illusion, not seeing things clearly, or even doubting that you're seeing things clearly. And then the Ace of Swords is that kind of opposite energy, but I'm actually feeling it more being, you know what you want to do, but you're not sure how to get there quite yet. Now you do have the Fool card here, so that beginner energy, and you're initially setting off. There's a kind of doubt between you, and this 3 of Pentacles cards is really throwing me off. Like, I don't know whether it's the one with the single guy on it, like 1 man on it, or is it 2 men on it? You know, it's like, is there more people in this future with me who will build with me, or will I have to do this alone? Will I be in this alone? And none of these people feel happy to me. They feel like they're kind of just doing their duty, or it's like, I want to build this life for myself, so I'm gonna go through all the laborious stuff to get it done, basically. It's not even so much as if this is something that will make you happy or is making you happy. Let's get some clarifiers. I'm gonna build this actually. Which one's my wider rate, but I'm gonna see what this is saying first. Okay, we've got the Star card that just came out here, talking about hopes, dreams, wishes, thinking about the future. It's majorly feeling that for you. Okay, let's clarify the Ace of Swords first, please. Oopsie. So you have the Hierophant just coming out here. Look at that long ladder. It's like there's a long way to go for you. Which some of you might not enjoy hearing. And then you had Death and Rebirth, which just came out in reverse. Which I'm going to change upright. Okay, upright. Oops, don't fall. Why is the 8 of Cups here, please? That throw wants to come out whenever you read it. Where is the 8 of Cups here, please, friend? Do you want to play the card? Really? I'm not going to take all of these. I ain't about to take all of these. Alright, I'm going to take this one. The Page of Wands. I'm going to take her upright. Page of Wands, clarifying the 8 of Cups. But we do have the Temperance in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, the World upright, and the 9 of Cups in reverse. Again, talking about manifestations, hopes, dreams, wishes. What else have we got here? Feeling out of balance, feeling a lack of control, and feeling as if you want to conquer the world almost. Yeah, feeling this rejuvenated, freeing energy. It's like once I have everything, I will be good, I will be great. It's that type of feeling. Very Capricorn. Whoops. Oh, keep dropping these. Okay, and no joke, the same cards literally just flew out again, so I'm gonna take those. I'm just gonna leave them up here. That's too many cards. Right, where's the full card here, please? There's a lot of cards coming out. Six of Swords reversed, Three of Swords reversed. So 3 Pentacles here, please. You have a lot of reversals. You have the Strength card reversed. Where's the Ace of Cups here? Right, this deck did not want to be used, so that's pretty. And you have the Four of Wands. I think that's like the 4th pile who has got the Four of Wands. Every pile has got it so far, I think. Again, the Strength card clarifying that Three of Pentacles. It's like, do I do this alone or do I ask for help? Am I the lion or am I the sheep? Even here on the Six of Swords, it's usually depicted by a man or someone else helping the passengers across the water. But here it's birds, like it's not even another person is helping this woman across the water on this boat. Again, she's alone. You're trying to free yourself. Your trauma is about freeing yourself from, it's like emotional ties to other people. Freeing yourself from what is no longer serving you. How about the Ace of Cups, please? King of Wands. Queen of Cups. So you've just had the King of Wands and Queen of Cups coming out here, clarifying that Ace of Cups over here. A balance of action and emotion. This is strange. I feel as if maybe some of you have chased after something that didn't serve you or didn't, oh my god. It feels as if you guys have chased after something that didn't plan out the way you needed it to, or you overindulge, similar, but you overindulge in things that don't actually serve you. There's a lot of movement, there's a lot of travel, of walking away, of leaving places and situations, moving on from things. Three of Pentacles, you just have the Sun card clarifying that. You have a lot of fire energy. Oh my gosh, clarifying that Eight of Cups, you've just got the Page of Wands again. So you've got double Page of Wands with the Eight of Cups. I'm definitely feeling as if you're going off on some sort of spiritual voyage, finding things that are missing within you. Creating the whole as well. It's almost like you doubt yourself, or you feel as if you make the wrong decisions. Not being decisive, allowing emotions to overwhelm you. As in, like, you just, if you feel passionate about something or you desire something, you kind of go for it without thinking about the consequences. Not thinking about the long-term plan or goal. Taking the opportunities that are given to you. Four of Cups just came out, clarifying the full card also. Alright, I want to look at your Oracle card actually. This is like kind of confusing. Okay, let's see what we've got. Oh, okay, here we go. You've got the card Go the Distance. So what you're breaking is not giving up. That's why there was like a lot of back and forth energy. It was like you would have the Eight of Cups normal, I mean upright, and then you'd have it reversed. It's like moving away from something when something is no longer serving you, but then, I mean, no longer making you happy, but then going back to it also. So there's like this back and forth energy. So what you're supposed to be healing within your lineage is that going after what you want and actually putting the time, work and effort into achieving it, going the distance. So to bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities. Yeah, there's this definitely an up and down feeling, like you have this thing not being real, and then you had the Sun card come out, happiness. So that's why I was feeling confused. I was like, what? What's going on with you guys? So there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have the endurance, strength and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. Yeah, not about instant gratification. I was saying sometimes you go after something and like the easy option, or without thinking things through properly, the long term of stuff. So a time to think long term and engage in continued action, staying, you know, creating that momentum and staying within the flow and steady movement forwards. Okay, interesting. Right, I hope that kind of made sense to you. I was kind of getting confused within that. You guys might just be quite confused when it comes to this sort of thing too. Because I feel like sometimes if you pick up on energy that is confused, you're also going to be confused. So go the distance. So with the Goddess cards here, we're going to be looking at the reason why it's your, basically your duty to break, oh sorry, your duty to heal this generational trauma. Like what skills do you have specifically that maybe people in your other family didn't quite hone or get, that, you know, is allowing you to heal this. So please bring clear messages from card number 4. We have rebirth that came up in a lot of piles. How many cards is that? Okay, oh no, that's don't want all those. Sorry guys. Just need another 2 please, if you could. Just another 2 if you could. Okay, this is funny. The exact feeling I was feeling. Hold on. I'm just gonna take these all just because I can't bother to shuffle again. But you have the card the Sun coming out here. Again, more of that fire energy. Also that ego. I feel like fulfilling the ego for you is a major thing. And then you have the card Independence, and then you have Communion. So basically opposites. What I was seeing with this 3 of Pentacles here, I couldn't just choose between, does it go with the person with the 1, or is he with someone? Is he collaborating? What is he doing? He's probably successful either way. Right, let's see. Yeah, with the rebirth, I'm seeing you have the ability to, you know, gain back your confidence from times where maybe you've put in effort into something and you're not seeing the results straight away. You're able to maintain the momentum and keep it going. Keep your vision alive, keep your dreams, keep aspiring, keep aspiring to your goals. I don't even know if that just made sense. Did that even just make sense? Okay, this card, the Sun, says right now you are receiving information to know which choice to make, which opportunities to take, and which person to trust. Yeah, it's like you're going through this process of, even here, Ace of Cups, this illusion, seeing past the illusion. Is this one real? Is it not? Do I work with this person on this project, or do I just go at it alone? You know, there's these decisions to make. Do I move away from this, or do I jump head first? It says a bright light also attracts a lot of bugs, so know that you may also attract those who see themselves smaller as a result of your empowerment. This is conditioning that needs to be healed in many people in the world. All you can do is be incandescent and joyful. You seem very joyful, kind, truthful, and the world will begin to reflect the goodness back to you. So you guys shine a bright light. I feel like your bright light is your goals and your visions, your dreams for yourself and for the world. There might be some Leos in this pile, because you do have the Sun here, and then you have the Communion card talking about selflessness, and also saying maybe you're drawn to fulfilling your ego, which is the desire of a lot of people, and the Leos in general, which the Sun symbolizes your ego. I also think with the rebirth here, it's about breaking it down and rejigging the ego, like making it something that isn't bringing other people down, but is allowing you to feel fulfilled in yourself. So yeah, with independence, you know how to work alone, you know how to go after things alone, but also you know when it's time to connect with either other people or just spirit in general, reach out for help from them to figure out what options to take, which road to take. And yeah, so message now. Let's get your message. Pile number 4. So I asked, what trauma you're here to heal, just to kind of like clarify if they do, and also any other messages that they have for you. Oh, not me writing exactly what I just said. Okay. No joke, this says, make up your mind. Don't be indecisive. The mask you wear is slipping. I've seen through it this whole time. Sorry, why am I reading it like that? I'm gonna have to reread that. I'm so sorry. Okay. I probably should have put punctuation in this so I would have known how to read it a bit better. Right, make up your mind. Don't be indecisive. The mask you wear is slipping. I've seen through it this whole time. If you care, say you care. Show you care. Take your time, but don't get lost in the moment. And then signs, kind of like extra additional messages, have no idea what, but it says falling from the sky. I was getting like dreams of you falling, feeling maybe out of control or a loss of direction, or sudden things like the rug being pulled from under your feet, that kind of feeling. And also the word time. So again, I guess relating to you guys, the time, enduring things, knowing that there's a long road ahead. Like I said, even here with the Ace of... Let's just stop doubting myself. Ace of... What's this called? Ace of Swords. I was saying it seems like they're just at the beginning of the decisions that they're starting to make. And there's still quite a long road ahead for them. And then this person felt very stern. It was like it was a tough love approach. And it felt very Sagittarian too. So you might be, like I say, Capricorn. You might be Capricorns. You might have major Saturn aspects in your chart, aspected quite heavily in your chart, maybe aspected in your 10th house, your 4th house. Again, some of you guys have some Leo placements too, or maybe just Leo, things at Leo degrees. Your sun even might be at a Leo degree, but not a Leo. The Leo degree was at 5, and then count another. No, it starts from 5. I'll put it on the screen because I can't do it in my head right now. What else? Was there anything else? Why did I just blank? What's wrong with me? yeah, make up your mind, don't be indecisive. And where it said the mask, when I was writing this, I was like, this seems really like, do you want me to, I should be, I feel like I shouldn't be writing this, because all the other pals were so like, you're so loved, you're so kind, and then it was, this one was like, the mask you wear is slipping. I've been seeing through it this whole time. I was like, whoa, what? But it makes sense. Here I am talking about the ego, and the ego is the mask you wear. It's the thing you use to protect yourself from others. It's not saying that you should completely erase it, but there's a way to use your ego for good, let's say. And I actually have a reading, I'll put it up here, using your shadow side, how you can use your shadow side for good. So if you haven't watched that, you might want to. It's just about understanding, again, that shadow side a bit more. So you guys might be very heavily at the beginning of this spiritual journey. If you say you care, show you care. Take your time, don't get lost in the moment. There was a lot in there, a lot to unpack, guys. So yeah, that is everything I have for you, pile number 4. Thank you so much for coming to this reading. I hope you were less confused than I was, because at the beginning of this I was like, am I making sense? What is going on? Am I even present right now? I don't know. Maybe I just need to go for a nap and come back to this. But yeah, I got through it. We got through it together. Thank you so much. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. And I will see you in my next one. Bye. If you enjoyed the reading, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. I can't be put that. Yeah, I'll just see you in my next one.